So how about giving opinions with nuance, giving opinions? Part two is going to take us a little bit of time. Part three is going to be very fast. So giving opinions with nuance. So mistakes. Mistake number one is you don't always have to give an opinion. Know when to give an opinion and when to use assertive language. I'll talk more about that later, but you don't always have to give an opinion. If you have very high confidence and you're very passionate about what you believe or what you say, don't use opinion language, use fact statements. B, don't rely on the same boring techniques. I've been to so many meetings in Japan where I just hear people, and it's a meeting in English, and I hear the word, I think 1,000 times. So by the end of this section, we'll have a lot of different techniques. Number three, or C, what's your pronunciation? I always hear, I sink. Sink means like the Titanic. Think, you got to get your tongue, think between your teeth, I think. All right, common mistakes. I've been hearing these for 18 years. All right, let's have a look at the basics. When we talk about our opinions, it's very similar to how we ask questions. Do we have tangible answers with confidence, or do we have emotional answers or lacking confidence? Very simply, when we have tangible answers with confidence, you say, I think. Nice and simple. Yeah, I think this is a good idea. I think this is a great idea. So we use this for tangible things, or when we have high confidence. I think this is a great idea, high confidence. You might not have heard of this phrase before, but we use I reckon. I reckon this is a great idea a lot in English. I reckon is almost never used by non-native English speakers. And I don't know why. It's easy. Put it in an Eikaiwa textbook. It's not difficult. I reckon is more casual. So if you are in a safe space with your team members, use I reckon. Hey guys, yeah, I reckon this is not a good idea. So again, you should be quite confident, or it should be quite tangible, but it should be a safe space. So don't use reckon with a client. Oh, I reckon your new product is going to be very successful. Don't do that. I feel that. Again, I feel that is for more emotional things. Yeah, I feel that it's going to be disappointing. I feel that our clients are not going to be happy with the result. So you can use feel when you have an emotional reaction, or you have a low confidence reaction. Let's explore that a little bit more, because that's a little bit confusing. What is it? High confidence, low confidence. Have a look at these statements. I think that this is a terrible idea. That's a high confidence statement. I think this is a terrible idea. The reason it's a high confidence statement is because I'm using a very powerful negative adjective. If I don't have high confidence, I can't say that. Or if I'm not in a confidence situation, I can't say to my client, hey, I think this is a terrible idea. It's risky, it's dangerous. But maybe I'm in a power position. Maybe I'm in, the boss of my team. And yeah, it's very direct, it's very honest, but high confidence. Hey guys, yeah, sorry, I think this is a terrible idea. I don't like it. If I change the language a little bit, I can say this might not be the best idea, or this might not be the best plan. This is how to change. It says the same thing. I think this is a terrible idea. I feel this might not be the best plan. For a native English speaker listening to this, it's exactly the same. It just means terrible. But look at the way we communicated. The top way was very confident. We're using really strong adjectives, right? I think this is a terrible idea. The bottom way is much less confident, or, and again, confidence shouldn't be confidence in my opinion. It should be confidence in my situation. Maybe I'm speaking to a client, maybe I'm speaking to my boss, maybe I'm speaking up, or maybe I'm speaking in a situation where I don't have so much respect or credibility. So I'm going to use language like I feel. Yeah, I feel this might not be the best plan. So much softer, much more delicate, shows a lower level of confidence, but maybe shows more respect. So use the word feel when you have an emotional opinion, or when you want to show a large amount of respect, or show that you don't have as much confidence in this situation. Use think if it's a very practical, tangible idea, or you have higher levels of confidence. How about communicating with passion? I almost never hear non-native English speakers use this. But if you strongly have an opinion about something, make sure your audience understand it. Use the word firmly and believe. Believe is really deep down. It shows your passion. Guys, I firmly believe that changing the strategy is the right thing to do. I firmly believe that we have a great future if we follow this plan. So show your passion. If you are giving a proposal, or if you are giving a presentation to your team members, and you want to say that if we follow my plan, we will be very successful. Don't use the word think, because it's confident, but be more confident, be passionate. If you say worst case, yeah, if we follow my plan, I feel that we will be successful. It's terrible. You're telling your audience you don't have confidence. Hey guys, if we follow my plan, I think that we will be successful. Better, it shows you have more confidence, but even better is to show passion. Guys, if we follow this plan, I firmly believe that we will be very successful. So use nuance in how you communicate your opinion to show your level. If you have low confidence or it's an emotional topic, use feel. If you have higher confidence or it's a more practical topic, use think. If it's a casual situation, use reckon. And if you have deep passion to communicate to other people, use I firmly believe that, or I'm strongly of the position that. I'm strongly of the position that this will be a big success. Very powerful, very passionate. All right, you see, now we know nuance. We have nuance. It's great to have nuance. This is the difference between great speakers and good speakers, or great communicators and good communicators. So look at these phrases. Which of these doesn't work? Which of these doesn't work? A, I firmly believe that this is a terrible idea. Remember the language from before, right? We had really strong, passionate, or powerful language using strong adjectives. And then we had that kind of double negative. It might not be the best plan. Which one of these doesn't work? I firmly believe this is a terrible idea. I'm very passionate about that. I'm strongly of the position that this might not be the best plan. The first one is great. It shows I'm very passionate that this is a really bad idea. I firmly believe that this is a terrible idea. The second one is a mixed message. It's using passionate language tools. I'm strongly of the position that, but then it's using really softly moderated language. Yeah, this might not be the best plan. So the first one is great. The second one is a mixed message. Look at it again. I'm firmly of the position that this might not be the best plan. So it's a mixed message. So it's important to make sure your messages line up. So if you're going to use passionate language, make sure your messaging is also quite strong. Don't moderate, don't soften your language. That's important. Sometimes native English speakers do that, and I don't know why. I think it's because they lose confidence halfway through a sentence. And you can always see in my meetings, I can always see native English speakers that are not prepared, because they want everybody to feel their passion through their passionate language, and then 50% through the sentence they panic and they think, oh God, maybe this is too strong, and then they try to moderate that language, but it becomes a mixed message. It's uncomfortable. All right, how do we be delicate? Delicate is using language like this. Yeah, if you ask me, blue is a better color. The way I see it, blue is a better choice. As far as I'm concerned, blue is a better choice. So I made these weak, strong, and strong, but these are all still delicate. Delicate in this case means that maybe you are worried about giving your opinion. Maybe you don't feel that you have qualifications as much as other people. You know, maybe you're in a meeting with 5 experts and you're not an expert. You have limited experience, but somebody asks your opinion. In this case, you can use one of these phrases. Well, yeah, you know, if you ask me, maybe blue, blue is a better choice if we have to choose color. Simple example. Well, the way I see it, blue is a better choice. As far as I'm concerned, blue is a better choice. So it's strong, but it's still delicate. Delicate, again, means that maybe you don't feel qualified to give your opinion. You don't feel qualified. So use these language tools when you are perhaps in a senior meeting, or you just don't feel a huge amount of qualification. When I'm talking about topics that I'm not an expert on, I always use this language. So I'm very knowledgeable about IT. I'm pretty knowledgeable, well, some IT. I'm pretty knowledgeable about the energy industry. I'm quite knowledgeable about e-commerce. But if you ask me about, restaurant businesses, I'm not qualified to talk about restaurant businesses. So if somebody says to me, hey, Nick, what do you think about the future of Yoshinoya restaurant? I don't want people to think that I have qualifications in this area. So I'm going to say, well, if you ask me, the fast food business is a difficult one. I want people to understand that I don't have strong qualifications. So in this case, delicate means I don't have strong qualifications in these topics. Lastly, if you clearly want to say a strong statement, you don't have to use an opinion statement. You don't have to use a passionate statement. You don't have to be delicate. You don't have to use the basics. Just make your statement. We need to, we have to, we must. Guys, we have to improve sales next month. If it's a fact statement, make sure you differentiate between an opinion and a fact. If you're giving facts, say facts. Don't put an opinion phrase at the start. So remember, we've looked at the basics of opinions, and we looked at a few different ways, sort of high confidence, low confidence. We've looked at passionate opinions. We've looked at delicate opinions, perhaps when we don't have credibility. But if you're delivering facts, don't use any opinion language. And I think sometimes we forget about that. We often try to put in this kind of opinion phrase. If you ask me, we need to try harder. If that's a fact, say it. Guys, we need to try harder. So don't be afraid just to make fact statements. All right, lots to learn in part 2. So again, I strongly recommend you watch this video again when you get a chance.